guys, let's see what we have for today. My plan today is to solve the problem that we got, and maybe I want to work on my how to like figure out the DP problems and especially trees. I think I'm weak in those areas, so I might do a live stream. I'm still debating. Maybe tomorrow's my day off, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow. But that's my next plan. Okay, let's get right on to this problem. What are we given? We are given an array nums, okay, of size n. Okay, you define two arrays. A left sum I is the sum of elements to the left of that index I in the array nums, and if there is no such element, okay, and then right sum I is the sum of right elements if there is no such element. Return an integer array answer of size n. Okay, so what's happening here is return an array of size n where, okay, so first let me think it properly. So okay, I don't have my mouse with me. Let me just plug in my mouse real quick. Oh, sorry, I was on my bed. Okay, let me plug this stuff in. One second. Here is right here. Okay. Okay, so what are we given? 1 second, let me full screen that. Excalibur, let me minimize this. Okay. And where it is? Okay, so what are we given? So initially we're given, so for example, this nums array is 10, 4, 8, and 3, right? And then left sum is, so initially, so we create a left sum array. Like, we'll see if we have to create it to the left of the element. So at index 0 we put 0, at index 1 we give the value 10, then we add 14, um, 14 plus 8, 22, right? We don't take 3, and then right sum would be, we don't take 10, we do 4 plus 8 plus 3, that's 15, and then we minus, then we do 11, 8 plus 3, and then we do 3 and 0. So basically this is like, we could go reverse. So basically what we're doing here is we're doing we start from the last loop and we make, and then we return 0 minus 15, 15, 1, 11, and okay, so that I understand. Okay, now do we actually need to create two arrays, or what if I do, what if even if I do a total sum, but since on the left sum we are excluding 10 and right sum we are excluding 3. Okay. Okay, what other constraints are given? Length could be 1000 and the value could be 100,000. Okay. So if I create a left sum array would be the value 10, 15 if I value 4, okay, let's create integer array answer equals to new int array of size n. Let me define n. Okay, I think n equals to nums dot length. Okay, so we create an array for teacher I equals to 0, I must be less than n, and I plus plus. Yeah, what do? We have to okay, then do I create this loop? Will be to and put values over there. So we create another loop, or so at I0 we have 10, then we have to access all the elements. Do I create a different loop for index I maintain? That's what I was thinking. Like for each index we have a left value will be 0. For this index I, left is 0 and right is 4 plus 8 plus 3, that is 15, right? And we return integer left equals to let me start at 1. If I start at 1, no, for each index I need to have 2 values, right? For each index I have integer left equals to 0 and right equals to integer total sum. What if I do a total sum of this? 10 plus 4, 14 plus 8, 25, and then left sum we start at 0, and right sum will be value total sum minus, so if I have 14 plus 8, 25, right sum is 25 minus 10, 15, and 15 minus 4. Okay, let me have teacher total equals to 0 for teacher I, second teacher, for each number and nums total plus equals to number. Okay, so we get the total value for the array. So integer we put left 0, for teacher I equals to integer I equals to 0, we create left equals to so when 0, if not left integer I equals to 0, let's see, I must be less than n and I plus plus. If integer if let me create it here, integer left equals to 0, right, integer right equals to total, right, I give the right the whole value. If I equals to 0, so what we do, right equals to total minus the value nums bracket I instead of total I should have right equals to right minus equals to right minus nums bracket I, okay, and then what we do answer bracket I equals to math dot mod of there's a dot mod function bro, how do we get rid of the negatives? Method in Java to remove method in Java to negative from integer. To make negative int as positive int. So bracket I equals to Java how to convert minus 8 to 8. Of absolute function, yeah, that's what I was completely forgot. So mat.absolute of what? Of what? Of left minus of left minus Alright, so what will happen here is that for the first loop, our right becomes total right minus nums bracket I, which is 10. It becomes whatever the total minus 15, it comes to 25 minus 10, it becomes 15. And left is 0, 0 minus 15 is 15, and then we modify left plus equals to left sum equals to nums bracket I, right? So after we add one I is 0, our left becomes 10, right? Okay, and let's say this happens. So left is 10, our right is 15 now, and then what happens? Right is okay, so then our next loop happens I equals to 1, right becomes right minus, so that's 15 minus 4 becomes 11. Answer is, and our left is left was 10, right? So 11 minus 10 becomes 1. Now left becomes 10 plus 4, 14. Okay, and then it should be fine. Return answer. Yeah, return answer, I think. Let's see. Oh, yeah, integer and equals to, let's try this now. Did I make more? Okay, let's try to submit this. Maybe there's a edge case that I'm missing. Oh, no. Okay, that was good. Let's see how did the first person do it. Yeah, I could have not used. That was the same thing that I did. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a little break, eat something, and then I don't know, maybe today I'll start the learning process or tomorrow. But I'll definitely do a live stream. Alright, see you guys.